Joining me to commentate on the match today will be the irrepressible commentators Tony Cottee and Hans Seegers. And without much further ado, let's join them and talk about the lineup of the two teams. Hello fellas, are you looking forward to this game as much as I am today?
Yep, should be a good game, shouldn't it? Like you say, London derby and always lots of tackles and hopefully goal-mouth excitement.
Let's just talk about the lineup of the two teams right now. If I can start with you, Hans, let's talk about Chelsea for a second. They're starting with Cudicini in goal, gets the nod ahead of Hilario. Is that a choice you'd have expected?
Yes, you know, after the injury Peter Cech had, I think Carlo Cudicini was, for me, he's still a Premier League goalkeeper. So for me, he was automatic choice.
Tony, if we just look at the Chelsea defence for a second, they've got Ashley Cole on the left, they've got John Terry Carvalho in the middle. They have Jeremy, who's in a rich vein of form at the moment, on the right. The team picks itself, the defence picks itself, doesn't it, at the moment?
More or less it does, yeah. I mean, sort of Jeremy, he's more known as a midfield player, really, but he can fill in that right-back position, and I think he's a good player as well. Ashley Cole's finding his feet at his new club, but a world-class fullback, isn't he? And, of course, John Terry and Carvalho, a really good partnership, and it'll probably be Bobby Zamora on his own, so he's going to have a real tough battle against those two today.
And if we look again at the Chelsea midfield, I mean, look, any Premiership team, any team in Europe would love to have an Essien. They would love to have a Makelele. They would love to have a Lampard. I mean, I know Ballack is not playing today, but they'll love to have a Ballack. But having all these players in one team is phenomenal, isn't it?
It is, yeah. I mean, it's a fantastic midfield, isn't it? And you've still got the likes of Joe Cole to come back into the team. So, big game for Frank Lampard because obviously an ex-West Ham player and he always enjoys playing against the Hammers and that. So he'll probably get a little bit of stick from the West Ham fans, but he likes that. And he's the type of player, he can handle that pressure. And I expect a big game from Frank today. And
he's going for Dennis Weiss's record. If he scores a goal today, I think it's 76 goals that Dennis Weiss scored, something like that.
Yeah, I mean, he's a tremendous achievement, isn't it,
to
get that many goals from midfield.
It's incredible. Okay, we can't talk about Chelsea without talking about Mr. Didier Drogba. Listen, fellas, if we sat here 12 months ago, we would be talking about the Greg Louganis of the footballing world, Mr. Diver. We'll be talking about a man that's goal shy. 12 months on, it's a completely different player, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, people forget how long it takes for players to settle in the Premiership, and Mr. Shevchenko's going through the same thing now. He's taken a while to find his feet in the Premiership. It's a different pace to the game, and if you've been playing in European football, which Didier had, it does take a while. And like you're quite right, last season you look at him, he wasn't anything like the player he is. But this season he's been scoring goals, and his overall game as well. And Jose Mourinho must be really pleased with him this season.
And you touched on Mr. Shevchenko there for a second. I mean, you guys, you used to be a prolific scorer yourself in your time. Is there something that goes on in a scorer's head? Is it a confidence in
confidence? You said the word yourself. It is confidence. And if you've got the confidence, which Drogba has now, you feel like you're going to score every game. If you've got no confidence and you haven't scored for a while and your head goes down, it's very, very difficult. But you've got to keep doing what Shevchenko's doing. You keep plugging away, keep getting in the positions, and eventually you'll get your reward, you'll get the goals.
Let's move now to West Ham. And as you know, they've had a lot of, Tony, they've had a lot of injury niggles at the moment. Anton Ferdinand comes back in today, but he's had an Achilles problem. Bobby Zamora up front has had his own ankle problem. Yeah. I mean, these guys, they are 100% fit. Pardew wouldn't play them if they weren't 100% fit, would he?
No, you can't play players, not in the Premiership nowadays, Hans, can you? You've got to be 100% fit, and Alan Pardew won't play those guys. Tevez as well has been struggling with a knee injury, so the manager must be happy with the players. And when you ask them, are you fit, and the player always says yes, but the manager has to take the decision.
Right. And Hans, in goal, they've gone for Robert Green. I mean, I know they've had a few problems in goal there. I think Jimmy Walker is not around. Roy Carroll has his problems. Do you think Robert Green is the first keeper at the moment?
I think Robert established himself in the last few months. He had a horrific injury himself.
Right.
When